Hello heroes, Kelthod and Legends, and welcome back to RPG Corner. Last time we left you, we were in the middle of the intermission chapter. Rean has been captured by the Noble Alliance, and he's going around sort of kind of finding things out about his enemies. I don't know where this is going to lead. I'm excited to find out, though. Oh shit, this just opened right up. Oh, it's Duvalie. Hate her.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting. No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
Didn't I see her in Legram?
Who goes there? Wait, you're the Ashen Knight's pilot.
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros. Duvalie the Swift, right?
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced? You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear. Learn your place!
Actually, I just walked through the door normally.
She's crazy.
I should have probably knocked before I came in, though. Sorry about that.
They're just going to be sitting on the couch now chatting. She put her armor on.
So, now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own, but for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever. I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan? I'm not sure what she's getting at. Just so we're clear, that lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No. She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the seventh, not the second. She's the leader of the Stallritter, the great light which guides us. Gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all. And oh, she's simply divine.
Wow, she's psycho.
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the Stallritter is also a woman?
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her. No, 1,000, even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all. Laura already noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter and Stallritter, but she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times. She's known as the Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter. If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies. As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right? Is there any reason for that?
You just had to ask. Enforcers are selected by the Society's leader, the Grandmaster. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness. But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
I didn't say you weren't. But it makes perfect sense. You don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you. You're refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the path of righteousness.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence.
You're blushing.
Now get the hell out of my room!
She chased me out. I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden? Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during our August field study.
Yeah, I wonder who the Steel Maiden is.
I can sense someone inside.
Yes, you can.
Huh? It's open. Come on in.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. Finished talking with C?
His name's Crow, not C.
Sorry about that. Had some
And he's never going to be anything else for me.
stuff caught in the throat.
Oh, I know his real name. But to us, he's always gonna be C. That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him. Anyway, take a seat.
Yeah, you were a pain in the first game, but hopefully I don't have to waste time fighting you this time.
You got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
Depends on the questions.
Just out of curiosity,
What
how
kind
many
of...
members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left? I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take. We lost most of our members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Basically, yeah. We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts. So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around. Can't say I blame him for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Interesting question. Can't speak for the others, but me? I don't really care how this war goes. I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war. And teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing, even if it's a pain. If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see. I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista, but I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid. Being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused, don't you think?
The cycle of hatred's gone on for long enough. Crimes you've committed will never vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to. It's not as though you guys want war, do you?
That's enough of the niceties. You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about yourself. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not.
Going against you guys. Screw you guys. Hopefully I get to make the
Make sure to think
decision.
long and hard before you decide.
Or that he makes the right one.
And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the battlefield, I mean.
Excuse me.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid. Still... yeah. He's probably perfect for the job.
What is he talking about?
He saw right through me. He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now. He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his spark. His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old Jaeger Corps killed by Osborn. Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
And if that one was Vulcan, this one has to be Scarlet?
I can sense someone inside, and judging by the fact that V is in the next room.
Yeah, see? I said the same thing. Yep.
Come on in if you like.
It's titties.
Excuse me.
I knew it. Get to hear her
Hello
story.
there, love. I'd heard you came on board yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it? There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat. I'll pour us some tea.
You really don't have to. Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they? Only the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had before. You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Oh? I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility, too. Your father is a baron, isn't he?
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy. We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
Middle class.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering. They were just relatively wealthy farmers. We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist?
Pretty much.
It's written all over your face.
Well, I
I
can't
also want to
deny
know
that
how
I'm curious.
big your breasts are. Those are huge.
I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborn built a railway through it.
Oh, did C tell you? No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
So, I mean, what happened?
Some things are best left unsaid, I think. It's not as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
I suppose.
You're so adorable, Rean. Now I know why C took a liking to you. What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
Please stop teasing me. Anyway, thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high quality leaves, it was brewed exceptionally too.
You're very welcome.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance. Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours anyway? It's pretty unique.
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
That's the one. It's called a temple, and it's a traditional weapon in the church. A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
Jeez.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right? You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like that?
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine. Well, it doesn't matter much now. I ended up returning to Erebonia before my training was complete.
Oh?
Anyway, that's all I'm telling you for now.
For now, does that mean I'll find
give
out
you the
later?
full story if you decide to join us.
So maybe I
Sound
do get a
fair?
choice.
And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
Or this is gonna be a game where it's like you get to make one big
She ended up
choice.
being a lot friendlier than I expected her to be. I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true. She seemed to really hate the Chancellor. I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
Me too. Oh, now I can go upstairs and see either Elise or Princess Alphine or both. Yep. This is probably a big turning point. Probably something gonna happen.
I think the maid's finished working in there now. I wonder who's using this room though.
Yes? Who is it? Please come
That's
in.
the princess.
That sounds like... Excuse me. I had a feeling it was you, but I didn't dare to hope.
It's you. It's really, really you.
Your Highness.
I mean, how did you get here? This all feels like a dream.
It's only
Please
just
don't
a
tell me it
dream.
is. I don't think my heart could handle the disappointment.
It's really me. I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of this. If I hadn't been so weak and careless, none of this would have happened.
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
You must have been really lonely. I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable person for the job, but I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, where's Elise?
So that's what you've been doing all this time?
Yeah. I was happy all of us were able to get back together again, but then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto the ship by Duke Cayenne. That's why I'm here, talking to you.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual yesterday. Now I know why. Strange as it may sound, I suppose I owe the Duke my thanks.
No, fuck that
After
guy.
all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like this.
Sorry. I wish I could say I'd snuck on board
Douche
to
Cayenne.
rescue you or something. Incidentally, I hesitate to ask, but
You want to know where Elise is, right? She's not on this ship, I'm afraid. I can't say for sure, but I believe she's been taken to the same place as my parents.
really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere. And apparently, they've chosen Elise to be my family's attendant.
Oh wow.
So it's likely wherever they've been taken, she's right there with them.
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or what.
I can hardly blame you. I feel exactly the same way, even.
But why were you alone imprisoned on this airship? Surely there must be some reason.
That was Duke Cayenne's decision. I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion in areas occupied by the Alliance, by having me address the people and calm them down.
Oh shit.
Forgive me for saying so, but that's a little messed up. Using you like that.
I don't especially mind doing it, honestly. It's a simple enough task. People all across Erebonia are uneasy about this war. And as princess, I should do what's within my power to help calm their nerves.
But at the expense of your own feelings? I know you want to help, but you can't be happy about being used as the Alliance's puppet to deceive them. Plus, you've been forcibly separated from your family, your best friend. You don't even know where they are.
Yes, but... Oh, why even bother? You see through everything, don't you, Rean? Anyway, putting my feelings aside, what do you plan to do now? I presume you don't intend to actually do whatever Duke Cayenne tells you to.
Well... I'm really not sure what to do. The longer this war goes on, the more people will suffer because of it. But even so, I don't feel as though siding with the Noble Alliance is the right course of action. And the same goes for the Imperial Army. I can't in good conscience side with them either.
I see.
There's so much to think about. You're being used as a puppet against your will? And then Elise is imprisoned somewhere too, being forced to do who knows what. I have to act somehow to change things.
That wasn't your fault, Rean.
Ever since I was taken in by my family all those years ago, I've tried to be a brother figure to her. I became the person I am today because of them. They've always loved me like they would a real son. And she's always treated me like a real older brother.
Except she's also got a weird crush on you.
You saw that power of mine, didn't you? And what I look like when I use it?
Well, yes, I did.
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened. I ended up using it right there in front of her. She should have been terrified of me. But if she was, she never once let it show. She treated me exactly the same as before. And that was when I swore, deep within my heart, no matter what happened, no matter what I had to do, I would always protect her. And that's why I can't help but wonder. I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise. If I should put her before everything else. Even if I have to ignore or outright betray my own personal beliefs in the process.
Rean. As your honorary little sister, I order you to get a hold of yourself.
What? Your Highness.
I know Elise far better than you think I do. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better than you. Rean, she's already told me so much about what happened 8 years ago. She told me about how that snowy day was what inspired you to take up the sword. She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. How what happened stays with you even now. And she even told me that, while she hated how she felt the tiniest bit happy because of it. Because it meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of responsibility were directed towards her and no one else. And she knew more than anyone how selfish that was.
Is he gonna finally accept his ogre self? That needs to happen
She may
sooner
have
rather
had
than
other
later.
reasons for choosing to go to Saint Estrella, but her main reason was that she didn't want you to keep feeling guilty because of her, more than anything else. She wanted to free you of your burdens. You should know, when you joined Thor's and were making new friends, and you finally seemed to be moving forward, she felt a little jealous, and even a little lonely at being left behind. But she was so very, very happy for you too. So please, Rean, please don't use Elise to justify not choosing your place in this war. Because I know for a fact, she wants you, of all people, to carve your own path and find true happiness.
Listen to the princess. That's an order.
How could I have been so blind? All this time I thought I was trying to protect her, and it's been the other way around since the start. And that's not just true for her either. Mom, Dad, Master Ka-Fai, all my friends at Thor's, they've been supporting me this whole time. How could I have missed something so obvious?
Because you're an idiot.
I think I finally understand what I've been lacking inside of me all this time. I was so focused on trying to protect others, I never stopped to think about how relationships go both ways.
Both ways.
Others try to support me just like I try to support them. And I have as much of an effect on them as they do on me. How did I not realize before now? I'm sorry, Master. I think you gave me that intermediate scroll a bit too soon.
What's going on?
Better to realize late than never, I suppose. Because now I finally feel like I'm ready. As long as I keep that fact in mind, I won't lose control again.
Oh. Rean has attained a new state of mind. He's now ready to use a new craft, Spirit Unification, when the time comes. Oh, so I still can't use it. The time has to come. That's stupid.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. And I've got you to thank for that. Forget honorary. You sounded just like my real sister for a minute. So, thank you. I think it's time we get going. I wouldn't want to keep my classmates waiting any longer than I already have.
A pity, but you're right. I was rather hoping we could stay like this a little while longer. But I suppose all good things have to come to an end. Take care of yourself, Rean. I'll leave Elise's rescue to you. No matter what it takes, please. Why are you shaking your head?
I said it's time we get going, didn't I? There's no way I'm leaving my sister's best friend imprisoned in a place like this. I will get the two of us off this ship.
Oh,
So
shit.
Stay close to me.
Princess protection duty.
Right!
Alright. How's this gonna go down? Princess Alphine joined the party.
So, do you have an escape plan?
Valimar, the Ashen Knight, is on the deck. He's chained up there. But if we can get to him, I'm sure we can find some way to use him to get away from here. First, though, we need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship without anyone noticing.
Alright then. I never imagined I'd be running away from here with you at my side. Elise is going to be so envious.
Anyway, let's get going.
It's funny they let me keep my weapons and everything. Okay. Whoa, she's gonna die. Look at her. No weapons. Orbments? Pandora. So she's a caster. You can't change anything about her. You just have to deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. Oh, it's about to go down. Okay. Saving it again. Make sure to do a quick peek around the room, actually, in case some sparkly shows up that I can loot. Some book. Some recipe. Nothing.
There are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down.
Not to worry.
There's blue bonks, blue, whatever. Oh, there's a maid there now. Okay, so I gotta go that way. She gonna... Oh shit. Good day, Princess Alphine. And Master Rean, was it? Yeah, that's me. He's always been someone rather special to me. Now that we've enjoyed our fateful reunion with one another, I wish to never be parted from him again. She really wants this poor maid to take things the wrong way. Is that so? My, how wonderful. I imagine you don't want me to press you on what way he's rather special to you? Quite the contrary, I would prefer such pressing on if you don't mind. Although the answer should be all but obvious with a little thought. Oh my. Oh Jesus. I am her knight in shining armor. Or knight in jeans and a coat. Well, I guess if I put Valimar on, it happens. Oh, there's no one in the room. Fantastic.
This looks like... Thought so. It's a vent.
Well, that's convenient. Might it lead to somewhere else on the ship, you think?
Most likely. Still, I can't very well ask a princess to crawl through a vent.
Nonsense, Rean. Of course you can. I'm ready to begin our great escape.
But it's going to be all dark inside. And probably filthy, too.
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt anyone. I had to travel through some fairly narrow underground passages when escaping from Heimdall, too. All right? How about I go first? I'm smaller than you, after all.
Probably shouldn't go first.
No, definitely not. Well, as long as you're all right with it. But I'll be going first. Like I said before, just stay close to me.
All right, then.
You'd think a princess would be more mindful when she's wearing a dress.
Through the vent, dark and dreary.
I'm surprised. It's not dirty at all in here.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
Oh, I got it. Through the vent, dark and dreary, here we hunt our query, which is... Oh,
Oh, there's a corner.
yes, they have those.
Must be past the guest area then.
Oh, there's an exit. The hell was that?
Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship at least.
My, that was intense. It's like I've stepped right into the world of one of those spy novels that are so popular these days.
Anyway, here's hoping we can make it to the deck without getting caught.
Of course, you get caught right away, don't
What
you?
is it?
Soldiers are coming this way. Keep a safe distance and let me handle this.
Save point.
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid. It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess Alphen in person.
You're about to.
Oh,
What?
Too late!
Oh shit.
Good luck, Rean!
Good luck, Rean.
Here
Just
I go!
chill in the back there. Okay.
There! Ha! Now's our chance!
Right!
Can't hit them both, huh?
Let's move!
Oh, 0 arts. Might as well insta-cast one. There we go. Oh, that hit
Let's
hard.
move!
It's my turn.
Okay, you should be able to heal me.
Thanks! My turn! Here I go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright, easy enough.
Oh, they're strong.
Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course. Let's be going. I'll be sure to stay very close to you.
Good. Alright, here we go.
Okay. That's back to the get. Oh, it's a little resty rest. Oh, that's a long walkway we have ahead of us. And another save point at the end, which is probably another boss. Okay. Oh, it's just robots. It's robots. And they're weak. They're weak sauce. I like it like that. Aha. Celestial bomb. Ooh. Some boxes. Let's take out their supplies.
I don't suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
Probably not. We'll have to do this the long way.
Orange cape. Run, fool! You can't get away from Super Rean. Another couple rooms up here. Wait. Yeah, I got the chest in there. Oh!
There they are! Recover the princess!
Whew!
2 soldiers, 1 military monster. Shouldn't be a problem. Stay back, please.
Right.
Oh, I got a hound this time.
Good luck, Rean.
My turn.
Let's scaly exit.
Second form. Gale!
Damn it.
Huh.
Oh, he went for the heal. Full healed him.
It's my turn.
Let's... I wonder if I'll avoid hitting the princess. Man, they both went for the heal. What is up with that?
My turn.
Let's give another Gaily X.
Second form. Gale!
No, what? Well, that just happened. Hey. Oh, he went after the princess. What is going on? They are buffing the hell out of this thing.
Let's move.
No. I think I should be able to...
Second form. Gale!
There we go.
It's my turn.
You gotta heal me.
Thanks.
He's going
Here we
after the
go.
princess.
There. Ha!
There we go. Made him go after me instead.
Gladly.
And you keep me healed.
Thanks. Let's move. Burn to ash.
Flame dragon.
Fall!
Oh, not quite.
Too slow.
Counter.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
The 8 leaves.
I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
You are? You're so sweet.
Okay. Yeah, chest it. Okay. Oh!
Chance. Let's get him.
Shit.
Here I go.
Okay.
Second form. Gale!
Well, there you go. Paralyzed a bunch of them.
Now's our chance.
Ha! It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
It's a robot. I'll let her take out some robots. Oh, yeah.
My turn. Sit. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Mechanical monsters?
They're called archaisms.
So if you don't get into a fight, you don't get that. If you had just ran through because you're so strong. Interesting. Yeah,
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I get a bunch of turns, I think.
Here I go. Second form. Gale. Now.
Ha! Gladly.
Here I go. Ha! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Hey, level up Princess Alphin. Alright.
That went well.
Speaking of.
Gladly.
Oh, you can run around with the princess. Oh. The final walk.
Oh, look! A staircase!
Hopefully this will lead to the deck.
It leads to a boss fight if I have to guess from my many years of RPG experience. It's gotta lead to a boss fight. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay. I think we're gonna leave you all on a cliffhanger. We're gonna start the next episode right after this. Sponsored break. No, I'm just kidding. There's no sponsors. It's just me. Alright, I'm Keltar of the Heroes and Legends. We're about to find out what's gonna happen next time on RPG Corner, where we're playing more Trails of Cold Steel 2. I don't know if this is gonna be a really hard boss fight because it's just me and the princess. We'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. You know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.